Prior to Augustine, the primary argument against infant baptism comes from Tertullian. This quotation is from De Baptismo, chapter 18. According to the circumstances and disposition and even age of each individual, the delay of baptism is preferable, principally, however, in the case of little children. For why is it necessary, if baptism itself is not so necessary, that the sponsor should be thrust into danger? For they will either fail of their promise by death, or they may be mistaken by a child's proving of wicked disposition. Our Lord indeed says, "Forbid them not to come unto me," Matthew 19:14. Let them come then while they are growing up. Let them come while they are learning, while they are being taught whither to come. Let them become Christians when they have been able to know Christ. Why hurries the age of innocence to the remission of sins? We act more warily in secular matters. Why should divine things be entrusted to those who are not yet entrusted with earthly things? Let them learn to ask for salvation, that you may seem to have given to him that asks. Some other quotes. Justin Martyr, in his first apology, says, "As many as are persuaded and believe that what we teach and say is true, and undertake to be able to live accordingly, are brought by us where there is water, and are regenerated in the same manner in which we were ourselves regenerated." Now, that could just be speaking about adult converts. It doesn't necessarily imply even or condemn infant baptism, so take that with a grain of salt. We all know the Didache talks about the one being baptized has to fast for a number of days before they're baptized, and that would be impossible for infants. So even the Didache might imply a condemnation of infant baptism. Then, of course, there's people like Clement of Rome, Ignatius of Antioch, and Polycarp who never spoke about infant baptism, whether they were supporting or defending it, or they weren't arguing for or against it. They just didn't mention it. And there's different ways of interpreting that silence, so I wouldn't use that as fuel. But it doesn't really support infant baptism either if they didn't speak about it. So at the very least, this idea that the Catholic Church today practices infant baptism, that's apostolic. It's always been this way. Tertullian is a wrench in the proverbial cogs of the machine.